Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, and I am here today for Gemini Rising and Gemini Sun's monthly horoscope. So we are going from the new moon in Scorpio to the new moon in Sagittarius, starting November 1st, 2024, and ending November 30th, 2024. So let's jump in. So, Gemini, this new moon is in your 6th house of daily routines, health, and fitness. So the new moon on the 1st of November is going to give you a new start when it comes to how you run your life, handle your business. This may be just something simple as a new day planner. This could be a new workout routine, a new energy drink, something new. And so that is taking place on the 1st. There's also this beautiful water trine in the sky at this point. So this is being able to follow our hearts, run after what we are passionate about. And this water trine is in your 2nd, 6th, and 10th houses. So this has to do with money. This has to do with work, your calling, and what you are passionate about. And so whatever your work or passion project is, the weekend of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of November is an excellent time to work on it. Also, on November 3rd, we've got a lot of energies going on. So we have the energy of overdoing it, and that energy of overdoing it is in your 1st and 7th house. So something with your spouse or business partners is going to be over the top, under the top, all over the place. Not to mention, we are going to be having a power struggle. This power struggle has to do with your finances and your partner's finances. So that's going to be going on. The energy of also healing and enjoying it is there between your spouse and your friends. And then Mercury moves into Sagittarius that day. And so we're going to be thinking bigger, bolder, louder thoughts on top of it. You know, all this drama is going on 2 days before the election, so expect some showdowns in the media as well. November 4th, Mars moves into the sign of Leo. So Leo rules your 3rd house. So you're going to be energized to be out in the community. You are going to want to look good in the community, look good to your siblings. You're going to be like, hey, there's 3 books I want to read. This energy, Mars and Leo, is going to be there for the rest of the month. So just know if you feel like reading or going to seminars or being, all out in the neighborhood, that's where the energy is coming from. Mars has entered Leo. Also on November 4th, we also have the Sun trining Saturn. So this is the time to be precise. It'll be easy to do so, easy to organize. And then on the 5th, of course, is Election Day. Go vote. On the 6th of November, we've got this beautiful energy where the people in charge, the leaders, the men and the women are all working together. And this is taking place in your work life and also with your partner's finances. So I don't know if your partner's signing a loan with you, doing something to help with work, but this is a beautiful energy on November 6th. Then on November 9th, Venus is in your house of long-term partnerships. So your partner has been having fun, looking good, enjoying themselves. And there's something about your partner feeling insecure, especially when it comes to your work. So I don't know if you're spending so much time at work right now that they're feeling insecure, but there's a little bit of a struggle there. So just, be sensitive and be aware of that. That's November 9th. On November 12th, Venus moves into the sign of Capricorn. So Capricorn rules your 8th house. So this is the house, once again, of your partner's money and things that are going on with them. And so this would be a great time to get a loan with your partner. This would be a great time to spend couple time. Always a good time for that. But just be aware. Venus is in Capricorn, and it's there for the rest of the month. Mercury is also squaring Saturn that day. So this is a good day to sign a contract. It's a good day to be precise with your writing. It's also a good time to, you may feel held back by a sibling. Traffic's probably not going to be great that day either. And so that's some of the energy that we see on November 12th. Now, on November 15th, we have a full moon in Taurus. So Taurus is in your 12th house of the subconscious. So for the past 6 years, the planet Uranus has been traveling through your 12th house, causing some anxiety, some emotional outbursts for you to behave in ways or think in ways that just, you probably feel crazy. And so this moon is going to cause you to have an aha moment. It's going to enlighten you. You should be feeling this leading up to it. The 13th, 14th, and 15th of November, you're going to be feeling this energy bubbling up, and you're going to feel a little bit crazy on the 15th. So just give yourself some grace. Excellent day for journaling. Just be aware, Gemini, that that energy is going to be focused and it's going to feel wild and crazy. On the 17th of November, the sun is opposite Uranus, so you can expect people in your work life to say one thing and probably do another. It's also a time for cutting off. So if there's a project that's just frustrating and it's too much, it would be an excellent time to let it go. And once again, that energy is on the 17th of November. On the 18th, Mercury is opposite Jupiter. So you've had Jupiter going through your first house. You've just been naturally positive this year. You have a level of supernatural protection that unless Jupiter's normally in your first house is not there. And so Mercury and Jupiter are opposite each other on the 18th of November. So this is a time of overpromising, overdoing. It's with your spouse. And so just, be sure not to overpromise, overdo things with them. And if they're making wild promises and out there, just take it with a grain of salt that day. The energy's there of telling some whoppers. On November 19th, we have the Sun and Mercury in positions that are making people a little bit sensitive, psychically sensitive, artistically sensitive. It's a good day to have conversations about healing. It's a good day for apologies. This energy of sensitivity and apologies is going to be, once again, around your work life and around your spouse. So if there's been some conflicts there or things you need to talk about, schedule some time on the 19th to do this. It's just a beautiful energy for healing and getting to the bottom of stuff and, moving on to a better place. Then on the 20th, things change. So Pluto is moving into Aquarius on November 20th and will be there for the next 19 years. So just a heads up, Gemini, in your natal chart, Pluto is in the 9th house. This is the house of mastery. This is the house of long-term travel, the things that, we want PhDs in. And so you're probably maybe even dreaming of a foreign land, maybe some kind of foreign travel, spiritual work. If you've ever wanted to work in a monastery, these are things that are bubbling up and that are coming to you. And this is what's going to be going on. Pay attention to November 20th. Like what's going on that day? What themes? What's going through your mind? What are you thinking you need to do? Because that energy is going to be there, and you're going to be working on that, not all the time, but little by little over the next 19 years. On Thursday the 21st, it's a wonderful day to commit or recommit to your loved ones. This is a day where we are feeling that we can just have fun all day. Like we can work well with money. This is a beautiful day to start a relationship, a romantic relationship, or start a new financial plan. And this new financial plan will be between, this is once again involving your spouse's money and your relationships, the loans y'all have together. And this includes business partners too. And once again with work. So there's something, again, about your partner's money and work that is... it's got a great connection that day. On the 22nd, the sun moves into Sagittarius. once again, more energy in your partner's house. So long-term lovers, spouses, business partners are going to be in the spotlight. And this energy is working well with Pluto that just moved into Aquarius. So this is making you think this may be a time for you and your spouse to be like, hey, let's start planning this trip. Hey, let's maybe, I don't know, go to Costco and put it on layaway or something. Like figuring out how to get it done on the 22nd. It's an excellent, excellent day to talk about that. Now, we're coming up to the weekend before Thanksgiving. So on the 24th, which is Sunday, big travel day, Mercury is going retrograde. And so whenever Mercury changes direction, technology kind of struggles, traffic's icky. Traffic's icky on the Sunday before Thanksgiving anyhow. So if you can this year, travel on the 23rd. Get out of town on the 23rd because miscommunications are going to abound on Sunday, and it's just be prepared. 24th, Mercury's going retrograde, and it's going retrograde in your house of long-term relationships. Maybe something you and your partner just talked about, that vacation or something. Maybe the mind changes. Maybe it's like, maybe we really don't want to do this. And Mercury's going to be retrograde for the next few weeks. We'll talk about that in the next video. And then on the 27th, we've got the energy. The Sun is trining Mars. So Mars is in your third house of community. The Sun is in Sagittarius, house of long-term relationships. These energies are going together. This is very much the energy of men feeling like men and going out and beating their chest and hey, look at me, I'm great. And this would be your spouse or the men in your life going out into the community and being, hey, look at me, hey, let's do this. Heck, they might invite all the neighbors over for Thanksgiving, who knows. And then on the 28th, what comes about after that, women in general are just kind of irritated and tired, and then there's something wrong with Thanksgiving. So we've kind of got an icky, not happy, easily irritated energy going on around the Thanksgiving table. So that's something to be aware about. This is between your friends and your spouse's money. There's some kind of irritation there. And this is also something to do with work and you and your spouse's money. So maybe you spent too much on Thanksgiving. Maybe some friends were invited and others weren't. But just be aware. This is a time of celebrating family. It's not a time of airing dirty laundry, even though that's what we're going to want to be doing on that day. And then on the 30th of November, we've got a new moon in Sagittarius. So there is a new start between you and your partner happening at the new moon. It's at 9 degrees of Sagittarius. So anyways, that is your month, Gemini, from November 1st to November 30th. So now you know, now you can plan, and I will see you next month.